What is up, guys? So today I want to talk about how recently I've been seeing a lot of people say that Lee is like some secret top tier or anywhere above the top half of the tier list. For example, King J, I saw he made a tier list a few weeks ago. He put Lee in the 13th spot, I believe. Now, I don't quite remember if he mentioned it, but I believe it is ordered only because the only tier that says no order is the B tier. So considering that, I'm gonna just take it as it was ordered, at least from memory. I believe he was the 13th best character, and I just can't see that in any way possible. Um, it really makes no sense. Now, why do people think Lee is a top tier? Now let's just get into that. So when I think about things that people dislike about Lee, there's two main things that I've been seeing. Um, One is heat. I'm gonna get to the second point in a second here, but the first one is heat. Well, his heat, I don't understand why so many people think it's one of the best in the game. I've been seeing a lot of people say it is, and it's really not, in my opinion. Now, of course, to say it's bad would be just wrong, like straight up wrong, because it is solid. Um, Especially because you get two very good mix-ups with what is it? Down four, 3+4, with which is get up while you're grounded, you get hit. It's homing. It's it's a wall splat, but it is also neutral on block. It's not as oppressive as say down 1+2. Although it is better than down 1+2, but I just mean its frames aren't as much. But down 1+2 is steppable, which is why down four 3+4. And I feel in most situations is the go to and the better move to throw out. But you also have his low heat smash, which while I think might be the least damaging low heat smash, it's still a low heat smash. You can't really complain about it. I don't know if they buffed it to make it more damage, like more than the other ones. I don't quite remember, but even then, it is a low heat smash, so it's not bad. But I just can't see his heat being the best when, or even close to the best. To be honest, there's so many characters with much better heat that Lee just can't he just can't compete when it comes to, like, say, I don't know, Lydia, for example, right? But yeah. Now the second thing I see people talk about is his counter hits. But guys, how is Lee top tier all of a sudden because of his counter hits that he's always had? The reason I say that is because I've been seeing people say, well, he's broken because of his crazy counter hit things, and of course he does have some of the best counter hits in the game. But that's always been what Lee was. Like when you think of his best, the thing he's got the absolute best of. I'd say it's always been his counter hits. His counter hits have always been super solid. 2-2-3, 4-3-4, down forward 3-2-3, which I think is actually a season 2 one. So maybe it's a little bit cheating mentioning it here, but even then, um, back four, all of this, all of it is really really good, but it is something that he's always just had. So it's like if he was, bottom 10 in season one, how can all of a sudden he go from that to what people say he is now? Um, I just don't quite understand it. I've also seen some people say he's evasive, like, I don't know, Xiao Yu or Zafina or even Steve. It's just like, bro, there's no way that I feel this character can compare to any of those three. Yes, he's always been evasive, but he is not even close to those guys when it comes to actual evasiveness. Um, there's just no way. Also, this character gets no tournament play, really at all. But I searched up just to make sure because I saw King J said low tier lead player proves everybody wrong or something like that. Now, don't get me wrong, the guy was great. He beat Ulsan in a first to five, but when it comes to actual tournaments, I don't think Lee has been in a top eight at all. Like of a real tournament, I don't think he's ever hit top eight. Throughout Tekken 8's entire lifespan. I mean, characters like Devil Jin had more rep in tournament play than Lee does. Yet people all say that Devil Jin is the worst character in unplayable, and Lee is, some sort of god. I mean, at the end of the video, King J literally says this character. For all you guys saying he's not top 10, dude, winning a game doesn't make you top 10. Now, let me say this as well. Besides K, I don't think I know anybody. I think Rangchu actually play, or not Rangchu. What's that guy's name? Yagami or Yagami, however you pronounce it. He fought Rangchu, and he did good with Lee. But again, he also lost. Nobody is winning with Lee. Now, fighting GM is the only person that I can think of that is actually like um, debatably the best player, but he doesn't even play tournaments anymore. Sorry, my mind's kind of just everywhere right now, just trying to make this. But he doesn't even play tournaments anymore. I believe he's retired from that, and he's debatably the best player of all time, not just Lee, but just in general. So if he were to come back, maybe we'd see Lee representation skyrocket like tournament wins at least. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I don't know if he actually plans on doing any of that. So as it stands, this character no representation pretty much, and I don't think that will ever change unless he gets like some crazy buff or something like that in season 3 or something. Because again, this character isn't all that. Definitely a good character. Definitely not a top tier though, or even close. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Um, do you think Lee is top tier or not? And if you do, explain why you think he's top tier. Because this character, like I said, I really don't think there's any case for him even being past. Maybe I'll give you top 25, maybe. But I can't see anything farther than that. And no, I'm not a pro player. As you guys can see, I drop pretty much everything. Literally dropped it right there as I was speaking. Um, but I do like to play with Lee. So yeah, I just want to make this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys um, enjoyed or anything, well, I'm glad. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it may be. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.